Right. Now that all of that is done, we've heard from all of our candidates. Explain the voting system to you. We are using a single transferable voting system using the Guild online elections. I am the returning officer as somebody who is not running for committee next year. So to explain about how the single transferable vote system works, so you rank the candidates in order of your preference, with one being your most preferred choice. You do not have to vote for everyone. It's really important to remember that. If there is any text in the abstain box, it will make your vote null and void. And so your abstain should only be used in the event that you do not wish to vote in that category. Reopen nominations, or RON, is if you are not happy with the candidates, you can choose to reopen for the roles. RON acts as a candidate in terms of the numbering system, so you can vote for it in any order, either above or below any of the other candidates. If you do not wish to vote for all of the candidates in a category, you can make your selection and then sort of select no further preferences. In the event that you do want to vote, for example, one person and not any of the other candidates, you can do that, but do not put anything in the abstain box because that will override your vote. Yeah, it's more to remember you can leave the remaining boxes blank if you don't wish to vote further. As we have an unusual sort of co-presidency situation, in order for the co-presidents to be elected, they must have obtained the highest number of votes in both the AD and the AAD categories, which will therefore override the artistic director and the assistant artistic director dynamic and replace it with a co-artistic directorship. There is more information online about the single transferable voting systems, and I will personally be available for contacting via email on rm635@exeter.ac.uk throughout the whole voting period to assist with any of your voting queries. That concludes our AGM. Thank you to everybody who's watching the AGM, and thank you again to everybody who has submitted a manifesto and a speech. I think it's worth crediting how much work goes into that alone. The votes will be counted up by the Guild over the next few days, and the successful and unsuccessful candidates will be informed of the results. They'll then be published for the world to see, and we will have our new committee. There will be an EGM in term 3 for the remaining roles of publicity officer and company stage manager. And if there are any other roles which are reopen nomination, they will also be available. But yeah, I guess that's it from me. This kind of concludes our year on committee, so I'd just like to say a big thanks to all of my committee members for working so hard this year. And I'm going to stop now before I cry. Cool. I hope everyone is not getting too claustrophobic inside. We've got some fun things coming up next week to try and keep you occupied during this very strange period of self-isolation. So do keep an eye on our Facebook page and all our social media, and we'll be in touch soon. Happy isolation!